Stefan Suazo is a very kind and intelligent person. He is very serious about all of his work, and he's willing to help anybody who needs it.
He always stands up for the little guy. Like, he doesn't let little things fly by, even if they're just like the tiniest little thing happens, but it offends someone, or he makes sure that whoever did it corrects it.
A very driven, very bright student who goes above and beyond what we at Patrick Taylor ask him to do.
When I heard he became Student of the Year, I was completely overjoyed. I've known the kid since 4th grade, and he's just a fantastic student.
I'm extremely proud to say that, of course, the middle school Student of the Year was selected from Patrick Taylor, and the high school Student of the Year was selected from Patrick Taylor. That's never happened before, and extremely proud. I've pinched myself to make sure it was really happening,
The district high school Student of the Year. So Superintendent Joseph has something that he'd like to say.
Definitely taller than I am, man.
I was sitting in my AP Environmental Science class, and people had kind of been coming in and out, so I was a little suspicious. They made sure I had like my shirt tucked in and all that stuff. They weren't telling me why. They were like, "Oh, people are coming to visit," and I'm like, "Uh-huh." And so I wasn't ready still, as has been immortalized in that picture of me, which is really, really awful. It's just an awful picture, but it's legit. It's the feeling I had, it was just shock because I never anticipated that.
What? Was it hard keeping a secret?
Yes,
it was,
yes,
huh?
It was very hard to keep a secret, especially when colleges are interviewing them.
Yeah, okay, great. Congratulations, great.
He's a leader in his community. He's volunteers. He's a giver of his time. Stefan has been volunteering at the World War II Museum since the 7th grade. He also volunteers for the District Attorney's Office in Orleans Parish. So he is one of the most exceptional students that I've had the privilege to teach.
He inspired me to do half of my volunteer hours in the places I volunteered. He was one of my biggest, friendly rivals in school that let me keep my grades up, and he taught me so many more things about myself and about school that I couldn't have gotten from anyone else.
A year ago, I would have never thought about running for student government or just being in community service, but as I got to know Stefan better, he started rubbing off on me, and I ran for exec board, and now I'm running the school, not let alone helping it. I do everything for the school. I spend time and time after school, and that's all because of him. He's on the exec board with me. He's the president. I'm the secretary. It's a positive influence. It's one of the better influences in my life.
I think it takes a degree of shamelessness. And I think that's kind of the way I've put it with whenever people ask me how are you student government president, how can you handle being on stage and doing goofy pep rallies? I think it requires a degree of shamelessness and recognition of the fact that you can really only serve to help people. The worst that can happen is someone telling you no, no thanks. And if they don't, then you're helping them and you're encouraging them to do better things and to help other people. And so I think it took a lot of time to recognize that. Of course, being high schooler, you always have all these insecurities, and it's natural. Everybody does. But I think once I conquered that, maybe mid 10th grade year, once I conquered all the insecurities of just being afraid and realized that there's really no reason to, because like I said, you can really only help people. I think once I realized that, I figured it was worthwhile to, I guess, bug people and say hey, we can do this. Why wouldn't we do this? We have all of these resources and all this manpower. Let's put it together and do something good. And if they weren't up for it, that's fine. They're high schoolers, I get it. But if they were, then a lot of really good things came out of that. And so that was my big push and my big motivation into doing it. It's just, why not?